Here we go. Yeah, that'll work. The fuck is this shit? Fuck out of here with that trash. Oh, fuck. You know, kinda miss running that YouTube channel. Just wish there was something I could make a fucking video on, though. Alright, fuck it, I'll fucking make a video on it, Christ. So yeah, finally getting around to reviewing this Ma that Milestone just released from its loins. Just sprayed it all over us. But before we dive headfirst into the MX 2002 Superfly Supercross Circuit Monster Energy Supercross 2 game sponsored by Eli Bomac. We're gonna flash it back there, doggy, to 2018, June to be exact, when I think, as most of you know, that big old pile of shit was released.
Oh my god. He's shit everywhere!
Let's roll a clip and get this over with, because I really do not want to spend any more time talking about this fucking game. Here we go. June 29th, 2018. The day that easily the biggest piece of shit motocross game Milestone has ever put out, MXGP Pro, was released. You see, I had recently just taken what was meant to be a short break from content on my channel, and after hearing about the announcement of MXGP Pro, I was actually pretty interested to see what Milestone and their crew had to offer. And my initial reaction was probably something along the lines to the effect of this. So I went to my old trusty Steed PC and took a surf on the old interwebs to https://www.cdkeys.com and sacrificed my hard-earned Subway fucking gift card. What? Hold on. Who the fuck pays for a video game with a goddamn meatball marinara footlong? What the fuck? Is this a real thing? Anyways, I loaded up that mall only to find out that this fucking game is garbage. If there's anything that Milestone didn't do for this game, it was listen to their fan base. I personally feel Milestone just gave us some gimmicky game with these cool new radical features, my fellow motocrossers, and called it a day. Woo! Let's get our hard-earned fucking gringo, baby! Seriously, y'all, I have never played a game that you spun out in every corner, crashed for no apparent reason, and literally blew your fucking booty cheeks apart like Riley Reid after every single goddamn jump. So I think we kind of already established that MXGP Pro is somewhat equivalent to the McPoyle. You know, let's go with that. The McPoyle of the motocross video game community. And without this turning into some 45-minute video, Spencer Turley Dog ranting about this fucking shitty game.
What's up, dudes?
I'm going to give you a final verdict on it. It's a pile of shit. Don't buy this fucking thing. Fast forward to present day, like 7-ish months ago. Basically, it was a given that Milestone was going to give us another Supercross game. Just the problem was it going to be different than its predecessor, or was it going to suffer the same fate? See, I absolutely loved the first Supercross game, except for the tough blocks and the 9,000 fucking bugs it had. And I actually still play the game to this day. It's honestly probably up there neck and neck with MXGP3 for the best arcade motocross game that was released in the past decade. See, once you look past all the bugs and shitty glitches that the first Supercross game had, Milestone absolutely knocked it out of the park with the first Supercross game and really tried to keep it alive as long as they could by releasing patch updates to try and improve the game, releasing for the most part pretty good DLC, except for that fucking god-awful Monster Cup track. But in my eyes, Milestone and the developers kind of get a pass on that, partially due to the fact that Ricky Carmichael was blasted out of his goddamn skull on Xanax when he fucking designed that course.
Hey bro, you got any Xanny bars? Xanax.
You ain't getting anywhere you want to go, pal.
And this pretty much leads us into the actual legitimate view of Monster Energy Supercross, the Nightman cometh! Alright. Is this thing recording? Is it on? Test 1. Ladies and gentlemen, not much has changed. But wait, yes it has. I can honestly say this is probably the hardest video I've ever had to make, based on the fact that this game really hasn't drastically changed all that much from the first one. It's just fucking different. I really don't know how to fucking explain it. This game is easily more realistic. If you want the perfect balance between a sim and an arcade motocross game, then this is 420,000% the game for you. To legitimately be good at this game, you can't just blitz a fucking rhythm section like it's one huge whoop section. In MESX2, you have to have throttle control in corners. You gotta blast them berms like Ricky Carfinkel, baby, to get that corner speed, to get them lap times down. And you absolutely have to get your timing in the rhythm sections exactly perfect. Not a cunt hair more, not a cunt hair less. You gotta be perfect with the timing, and you gotta know when to bust them big boy lines. The game is easily the most beautiful game ever to grace moto games. Many times I've been playing the newest Milestone motocross game, and my reaction is pretty much the same to every new installment. In the end, it's just graphics, so it doesn't really make two shits in the final product of the game, but this is one thing Milestone absolutely perfects. The bikes in this game are totally on jaw rather than the previous installment. Each bike has their own set of specific feelings and characteristics. For example, I really don't like the KX450 in the game, but to me the Honda in the corners has way better traction and a little bit more manageable power. The power delivery isn't so abrupt like it is on the KX450. See, in the first game, the bikes pretty much all felt the same to me, except for the YZ450, which had really big dick energy over any other bike in the game. Maybe it's just all the acid I used to take back in high school, but I'm pretty sure there's a difference between the bikes in the new game. I really think it needs to be said that when it comes to replicating tracks, Milestone does a damn good job. I wouldn't say it's necessarily the most creative thing to do since you're literally just copying and pasting them from the real life Supercrosses, but just about every track in this game is a fucking banger. I will admit, when I first played the game for a while, a lot of the tracks felt ridiculously small and pretty much equivalent to a fucking trail ride, but after a while I got used to it and now it's not really even an issue. Also, the customization in this game is totally cash money. No other moto game other than MX Simulator has this many options. The only downside, and one of my biggest complaints personally, is I feel like Milestone is really fucking getting lazy. And when it comes to updating their gear and bike graphics and stuff, some of this shit has been here since MXGP 3. Like, they definitely have the room for more customization options, just they plain old don't do it. But also, huge shout out to one of the most OGs and all around good dudes in the community, Pay2021. The man's makes
The best Milestone skins.
So yeah, go check out Pay 2021. The link's down in the description below. But don't worry about the gear and the stuff that's actually useful, guys. Yeah, seriously, who needs new content when we got sick neck tats and fucking post-race finish line dabs? Seriously, whoever at Milestone thought of this should seriously have their job title reevaluated. Also, little side note, the custom tracks are pretty much the same as the last game. Maybe some new track pieces have been added, but I think the game would seriously benefit from DLC or an update adding new stadiums and more track pieces, because there's only so much you can do with what Milestone gives you. So it'd kind of be refreshing to see something new in this aspect. Also, I kind of really like the notification center. It lets you know when your records have been beaten for time trials, and lets you know when maybe some of your friends have released new tracks and shit. Oh, yeah, that's nice, Narbarian. Nice track title there, bud. Alright, now for the bad shit in the game. Overall, the game isn't nearly as bad about bugs as the first game was, but I have minor complaints with the new installment. First being the new patch update they released about a week ago. Honestly, in the patch notes it says the devs only fix minor bugs and glitches for online and career mode and shit, but I swear they are fucking tweaking with the bikes, and they have been for about at least a month or so now. It's pretty annoying to have to relearn your way around the bike and how it's going to react every time you load the fucking game. The 250s seem to remain untouched, but the 450s are really starting to feel like MXGP Pro. Spinning out in every corners, losing traction on faces of jumps. Just, it's giving me fucking PTSD, honestly. Something else Milestone fixed, but it was a huge problem at the beginning of the game, was the 250s were super retardedly underpowered. It was like riding a fucking 65 around a Supercross track. It was a stretch to even make easy doubles. Pretty much as of now, the game's been out for a hot minute, but the game really isn't exactly considered old. It's only like 2 months old or some shit, but the online's already long fucking dead. Even when I was filming for this video like a month ago, there was only about 3 lobbies I could consistently find people in, and now there's one server. One little ass server to race on. I know it's not really super abnormal for a Milestone Games online to die off like a week after it releases, but seriously guys, fucking fix it. Y'all want to say, what's up YouTube? Or some shit?
Some shit.
Alright, that's like it.
We are live!
You can't hardly even race custom tracks online, so we're automatically going to get tired of racing the same 17 or whatever tracks it is within like the first 24 hours of the game being released. And for fuck's sake, put some damn work into the games to keep the longevity of them going. Instead of releasing this fucking stupid Halloween packs and skin packs and shit, it's fucking retarded. And now, time for another shameless plug, brought to you by Restored 420. But speaking of longevity and MESX's online, if you're looking for the dankest online racing and organized championships in MESX2, look no further than DMR. They have the best skill gap for racers, and honestly their staff and admins are some of the most chill people of the community, and they hold down some of the best racing you'll ever see in an online motocross game ever. So yeah, if you're a fast boy, slide in their DMs. You know, they got a Discord. It's pretty professional and shit, guys. Am I right? The last real negative thing I have to say about this game is the fact that Milestone just puts out this basically magnum opus of a game and just watches it die every fucking time. They've released a little bit of DLC, like the LA Coliseum track and the Monster Energy Cup track, but honestly, I'd rather shoot up with a HIV-infected needle into my fucking scrotum than race these DLC tracks. And I mean, for the LA Coliseum track, it's considered DLC, but you don't actually have to fucking pay for it. You could just go into a custom championship and select the track and race it for free. God damn it, Milestone. You make my head hurt sometimes. I'll let the track speak for itself with its shitty rhythm sections and jumps that honestly Stephen Hawking could clear in his little fucking electric wheelchair. The only cool part about the track is going out of the Coliseum like they used to do back in the 90s and throwing mad fatties down this downhill. And don't even get me fucking started on this fucked off mountain bike trail looking head ass compound. You thought MXGP Pro's compound was shitty? Well fucking wait till you get a load of this one. Alright, so when I was initially writing the script, I left out some shit that I thought was really bad about the game. So rather than narrating it and coming up with new shit and actually being a decent content creator, I think I'm just going to throw it into a list and let you guys read for yourselves on the video. In conclusion, MESX2 is a really good Supercross game, but it does have its flaws like any other Milestone game. If you want to pick it up, honestly go for it. The game's pretty much dead online except for DMR. But I mean, yeah, it's pretty good hootie there, boys. It's like a 7 out of 10. Solid.